Hey, welcome to Rebels Unlimited. Today, 3 minutes of lore and review for the upcoming Star Wars Unlimited set, Secrets of Power. Let's look at Cad Bane, impressed now. A Vigilance and Villainy unit costing 5 resources with a stat line at 4 power and 5 HP, with the Underworld and Bounty Hunter traits. When played, you may defeat a unit with 2 or less remaining HP, which can be used on your opponent's units, of course, or your own, opening up some interesting deck builds. It also has the plot mechanic, one of the new mechanics in the upcoming set. This new mechanic will allow for some potentially devastating combos, as the plotted card will deploy at the same time as your leader, which your opponent cannot inhibit. So multiple plot cards can be used, but this is the kicker with plot, as long as you have the resources to pay for the plot deployed cards. Strategically, this will allow for some higher cost leaders to potentially be more effective, as the plot card deployed with the leader could serve as a means to protect the leader, make them more powerful, or serve as a means to catch up, so to speak, against the more aggressive decks being played. As more cards are released for the Secrets of Power set, we could see some of these types of synergies, and others as well, as the brilliant Star Wars Unlimited community out there experiments with the plot mechanic overall. Now for some quick lore. Cad Bane is one of the galaxy's most feared bounty hunters. A male of the Duro species, Bane hails from Duro and was once a street rat who lived by his wits and a growing, calculated coldness fostered by his rough upbringing and a sense of betrayal in his early life. Eventually, moving into the bounty hunter business, Bane worked with the likes of Aurra Sing and Jango Fett, and took contracts from powerful individuals in the galaxy, such as the Sith Lord Darth Sidious and the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. Bane specialized in hunting and fighting Jedi, and in that vein, Bane intended to employ weaponry and gadgetry specifically to engage the Jedi, a foe he often crossed paths with over his career. Cad Bane is basically the space version of the Man with No Name, the character that arced through several of Clint Eastwood's spaghetti western films, including A Fistful of Dollars and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. However, the Clint Eastwood character of the Man with No Name was an anti-hero through and through. Cad Bane does not display any heroic tendencies in the least, and as such comes across as a much more cold and remorseless killer. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join our community at Rebels Unlimited.